Good evening and extra early morning. Now I got some rest, of course. Excuse me. I'm pretty much not even bothering trying to collect my thoughts at this point. Seeing that people are consistently trying to hack my phone and my accounts and all this stuff. All the stuff that's been going on around me. All this shit. And as I'm seeing it's happening, it's like, okay, it's just kind of, yeah. I went through a bunch of fucking hell. Do I hate anybody? No. I really hate what's going on, though. Do I want to see people getting hurt and all this other shit? No. I'm tired of my head being messed with. I'm tired of my life being messed with. I just want to be in a position where I can just be pretty much left alone at this point. Like, not literally like I've been the last several years. I'd like to be able to live my life for once and not feel like somebody else is controlling it. I really would like to get my sanity back, because it feels like as soon as things like are starting to be okay and all that stuff, it's like something happens. And it sets me back. And it's like, can this please stop? I don't appreciate this shit at all. And I shouldn't be somebody's entertainment or little experiment or whatever the fuck is going on. You just want to be able to have a normal life for once, instead of all this fucking constant chaos and stress and drama. I'm tired of the nonstop hate that I have seen and dealt with and all this shit. And it has burned me out. Yeah, I'm drained from it. Yet at the same time, it's like I should be able to live my life and not have to worry about somebody or something fucking around with it. I didn't ask for this shit, and I didn't want any part of this shit. I'm not a heartless asshole, but I know I'm an asshole, but I'm an asshole with a fucking heart. It's because I don't put up with the nonsense that much. I don't mind people having fun, enjoying things, all that stuff. It's like when you're intentionally trying to fucking mess with somebody's head, mess with their life, mess with their family, do all this shit for your entertainment or whatever sick, self-gratifying pleasures it is. I went through a lot of shit in my relationship the last few years, and the fact that it's only really now that over the last few weeks or whatever, the last few weeks that I've been learning and realizing that none of it was real. Like, people were taking advantage of my sensitivity, my emotions, all that shit to trigger responses. And yes, it took this shit happening over the last few years, and the idea that it's only been over the last year or so that things have been becoming a part of my awareness. I knew, yeah. I want my life back, and I meant that in that video. I want my fucking life back. Does it really mean that I want to see anybody getting hurt after everything that's gone? No. I do feel that people need to answer for their shit, for what their part in this. I'm no fucking innocent person here myself throughout life. I'm just like any other fucking God-fearing person out there. I have shit that I've done in life that I've had to answer for, and shit that I've had to face, and shit that I've had to carry. But I'm not out here trying to go out of my fucking way to hurt other people because of that. And I'm not out trying to use what I went through as a child, as a teenager, everything, all the way through this to this point, to go out and try to fucking hurt someone. I don't understand this level of hatred, and I cannot wrap my brain around it. I am happy that I'll be able to start seeking therapy and all that shit. The problem with that, I feel like, part of me feels like I probably shouldn't go to that because of what's been going on. I'm tired of my life being somebody else's fucking game to play with. And I I, I recognize I'm an idiot. And there's almost no filter from my mouth, like from my brain to my mouth. Especially when dealing with a lot of fucking stress. And I can't wait for the day that I can get to a point that I don't need a phone like this. I don't need a tablet. I'll be happy with a dial-up. I'll be happy with a desktop type situation. I'll be happy living as if I was back in the 90s again in that sense. Because all of this shit, this was fucking evil. This was really fucking evil. I'm just one of those people. I'd be happy with my life, having a home, to be able to grow my gardens, be able to go out and have my animals be able to go play and all, be able to have some chickens, be able to fucking be able to just kind of work on like any type of like interest that I may have, like some of my projects that I would love to fucking build and make real. I'd like to be able to run my own little business. I enjoy cooking for people. I enjoy helping people. It's just I've just been put in a position I can barely help myself. I've almost had my faith taken away from me, everything through this process. And yes, it did take a certain situation to happen for it to come for me to somehow regain it. And ever since then, I have continued to regain it. I am tired of people hurting people for whatever fucking stupid reason it is. I'm tired of being someone's fucking target because they hate me for whatever reason that they have towards me. I'm tired of being this target and being made out looking crazy. And yeah, because I don't know how to explain this shit to people. That's why I don't really talk about it too much. That's why half the time I have to speak almost cryptically. Because I don't know who I can trust. I mean, I'm gaining more and more. It seems like I'm gaining more and more fans from people that are actually taking part in this shit than actual people who are actually like really interested in just, who I am as a person. I think people are having fun trying to create reactions and all this shit, and they laugh about it. And I think they can see more than just from my YouTube channel. And I feel like that's where a lot of the scrambling is coming from. Yes, I sound crazy. I feel crazy half the time. Like, this shit really fucked my head up. And anytime I try to pick myself back up, get myself back in order, get in all that crap, and be able to try to have some sort of normalcy again and try to break away from that mindset, all that bullshit. No. That's why I did what I did with this thing. That's why I changed this up. That's also why this is being gotten rid of here soon. I can't do this shit anymore. I can't deal with this type of situation anymore. And the fact that I have to live like this pretty much, it feels like the rest of my life. I know family's involved. I know I might as well say acquaintances because they'd be people I don't know. But extensions from them. And a lot of fucking people. A lot of fucking people. For what? I genuinely want my life back. I'm tired of the fucking hate within this family and the people that are surrounding it. What the fuck did I do to people for this shit? And what the fuck did I really do to my... I don't even know whether or not to call her my ex. Because if we were never together that entire fucking time... Like, what was real? All I can pick out of this is I've got a lot of friends, or not, yeah, even friends, family, all this shit that fucking hate me for what? My son's mother got herself mixed up in a bunch of crazy shit that I feel like, I can't say a whole lot. I'm tired of being somebody's scapegoat. I'm tired of it. I've been getting my head messed with a lot. There's a lot of things going on that, like I said, I can't even really even not just talk about. I can't even really explain very well. I want to finally have a home that I can actually call home and be able to actually have some level of a normal life. I don't like this gang stalking shit. I don't like this fucking all this crap that's been going on online and offline. I shouldn't feel like I have to hide away from people, and I shouldn't have to feel like when going into public spaces I have to almost look at every face around me, and that makes me uncomfortable. Otherwise I have to keep my head down because I don't know. I can't trust anybody around me. When it comes to some friends, stuff like that, I don't like the fact that this stuff has affected my trust, even with some of my friends that I've trusted since childhood. And they didn't even have to do anything. Does it give me the reason to just start treating them like shit, doing all that stuff? No. I actually feel bad about might as well say yesterday morning, when I ran all the way down the fucking hill and all that, because, yeah. That shit from this situation, even though I disconnected, did all that stuff, it still sat and festered. Because I genuinely give a shit about my child's mom. And I'm just tired of the shit. Like, I can't get a break from this shit. It's like I get like a few days where it's like, okay, things might be okay, might be able to relax, and then bam, right again. I mean, I'm barely keeping above water. I'm barely keeping above water. And even right now, like I already know I'm gonna be straight up overdrawn. I don't even have enough to make a house payment right now because I had to go and get a replacement for one of these. Because I don't like what's going on. I don't like this. And the fact that it is making me feel crazy. I mean, I literally feel like I'm losing my mind right now. And I'd like to have some normalcy. Like, yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Sorry. I've got things going through my mind right at the moment. In the end, I just want to be away from all this shit. I want to be able to have my own life back. I want to be able to. I mean, I lost everything in this. For what? I had my mind fucked with. Basically my brain scrambled and all this shit. For what? What was the entertainment? Oh, this is fucked up. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna basically go get cleaned up. Because, yeah, I got some full rest. And yeah. Thanks for watching.